Hello and welcome to another of my weekly news vlogs. This is a very special one. Yes, we have actually just recovered from a great celebration. As you see the balloons behind me. On Thursday I celebrated 25 years working here at St Anne's Old Links, and Thursday morning I was very fortunate. I nipped out and played 9 holes with Gwilym Hardiman. Gwilym was my predecessor who I first started to work for back in March the 16th 1992, and March 16th is Gwilym's birthday, so I invited him out for 9 holes. We had a good catch up on the golf course. I've got to say, he kicked my backside. He beat me 2-1, nice and fair and square. There was one little sign that he was going to take the game seriously as we played the 3rd hole. He knocked his putt up to about 3 foot. I gave it him, knocked it away. Walked up to mine, I hit my first putt up to about 1.5 feet away, just walking up to pick it up, and he just looked at me and he said, there's a bit of room left in that, son, and I missed it. So he basically had me already. As you can see, a little video here of Gwilym's swing, and for 81 years old, he won't mind me saying that, he looks absolutely superb. His swing is fantastic, great turn, great impact position. When I showed Gwilym the swing, he did say, yeah, I'm not quite turning as much as I could, I want to get my hands higher. The constant perfectionist, always tinkering with his swing, just as us golf professionals do. Then yesterday, Sunday, we held our members celebration event. There was a shocking day, horrific weather, 50-mile-an-hour winds, an amazing amount of rain, and I was surprised that the members even went out, but 130 members went and played yesterday to help me celebrate my 25th anniversary. I cannot thank them enough. We went upstairs after the game, we had a nice bite to eat, the caterers did a magnificent job, and the presentation, I presented £2,500 of the prizes to the winners, to the members. We had a great time afterwards as well. Massive congratulations to Leon Lee and Dylan Williams, the 2 juniors that played in the event. A handful of juniors played, but 2 of the juniors that played in the event, they played together and they won with a 43, played amazingly well. I'm surprised they could even stand up in that weather. It was shocking. So congratulations, guys. Prizes went down to 10th spot, and we'd also put some nearest the pin prizes out there. So once again, congratulations and thank you again to those of you that stayed behind. It's very kind of the club to give me a really nice plaque, and also there's a collection from the members, and I can't thank you enough for the money that was given to me as well for the event. So thanks again, really meant a lot to me yesterday. On a different note, unfortunately, Wednesday night, the eve of my celebration, the pro shop got broken into. Yeah, so it's not been broken into for nearly 10 years now in here at the Old Links, and you know, it is quite a personal one for me because this place does feel like my home. So it feels as though they broke into my home. I'm in the studio now, and they actually broke in through a window, in the boarded up window in the studio. You would not know this is access to the shop, so I'm not really sure. Somebody knows something. If you do know anything about this, or you're aware, if you've been offered any clothing, they took an amazing amount of clothing, Galvin Green, Hugo Boss, Under Armour, a few other bits. So if you do know something and you've been offered it, please have a quick chat with me, and we have got police investigating a couple of leads already. Wasn't the best start, certainly wasn't the best start to my 25th anniversary celebrations. Anyway, moving on. So over the weekend, the competition here at St Anne's Old Links on Saturday was a better ball medal, and again in the middle of a storm, fantastic score of 61, better ball medal 61 from the captain Phil Kilgore and his brother John Kilgore, and they blew away the field. Next best was 63. There was only a handful of twos has been paid onto your account already. Over on the tour, the USPGA Tour, great to see Mark Leishman win. Fantastic couple of rounds over the weekend, a good winner, fantastic scoring, held off some challenges, and it was nice to see Rory McIlroy up there as well. Rory is starting to get on form. It's only 2.5 weeks now to the Masters. These players, Jason Day, Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson, they're all going to be featuring. Look out for our Masters special offers we're going to be doing in the run-up to the Masters. We're going to give money back on certain items if a specific player wins, so look out for that. We're going to be promoting that very soon. Just a couple of sets of clubs I've got here. These are the new TaylorMade. TaylorMade M series product is absolutely flying. The M2 iron specifically is going really well, and I've got a couple of full sets of demo clubs here, so we're looking for members to pop in. Please email me or send me a message, comment on this channel. I want you to take out the full set of clubs, okay? This has got irons, driver, fairway, hybrid and wedges, and take them out and give them a test drive on the golf course. Tell me how they compare to your own. We've got a regular set and a stiff set, so by all means, depending on your swing speeds, take one of them out. But if you're interested in doing that for me, I wouldn't mind a few words with you afterwards as well, just to get an idea of how they felt. But these have been by a long way outselling every product on the market. Something else that has sold quite well though is the Callaway driver, the Epic driver. The Epic clubs, or the Epic driver should I say, is exactly what Rory's using, and he's smacking his 380 yards, 370 yards. I'm not saying if you get an Epic driver you're going to all hit it that far, it can't happen. But one thing I found, certainly it's the driver. I've got one here I'm going to have a little whack with at the minute. This is certainly the driver that even with Gwilym, I played golf with Gwilym for 25 years, and I was hitting this driver when I played with him, and he could see I'd gained length, I was hitting it further. So I'm just going to have a little whack with one of these in a second. I'm going to move these two bits of clubs out of the way. So if you are interested in trying these two sets, just send me a quick email. I'd love to hear your feedback if you take them out for a full round of golf. Okay, so yes, this is the Epic Sub-Zero. This is the model I'm getting most joy with. I've got the weight set at the front, so it gives it low spin. I've got the loft down at 8 degrees. It's a 9-degree head. I've moved it down to 8 degrees, but there's a reason for that. And I'm going to give you a little tip here while I'm hitting the driver about maybe getting a bit more distance from your current driver. So I'm teeing the ball up quite high, and I've got the ball quite forward in my stance. The key to this is when I'm about to set up to the ball, or as I do set up to it, I'm just going to tilt my spine back a little bit, which helps me hit up on the golf ball, okay? When I'm coming into impact, I really want to get the right shoulder down and hit up into the air. All the long drivers, the big hitters on tour, hit up on the golf ball 3 or 4 degrees. They're using low lofted, low spinning, but hitting up. This gives it a big high flight without much spin. I'll call it a knuckleball. So I'll demonstrate that. See if I can miss the balloons. So as I'm setting up to the ball now, I've got the ball forward in my stance, level with my left arm, inside my left heel, and a little tilt of my spine backwards, and now I'm going to really hit up on it. Okay, so I'm sending that ball up into the air. The idea is to get high launch, low spin. I'll do one more. One more, so just a little tilt of the spine. Okay, good solid hit there again. Just push that a little bit. That's up to 275 that time. Second swing of the day, one more. Now for anybody that knows me, I'm a 250 man off the tee. I always have been. Swing it around 98, 99 miles an hour, carry it 240, get it to that 250 mark. And my ball comes down like a fairy with a parachute on, landing on a soft quilt. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't move forward. So I'm trying to get this ball coming in from a height, but also running and releasing when it lands. That's a good one. Ooh, that could be a long one. Again, have a little look at the numbers here. Yeah, that's scooting up into the 280, 282 that time. Okay, so 3 quick hits there, just to give you an idea. Simple tip, once you've set up to your driver, just tilt your spine back a little bit, get this bend and hit up on the ball, catch it on the upswing. High launch, low spin. If you're struggling to get high launch and low spin, if your ball does come down like my fairy with a parachute on, landing on a quilt, like mine did, come and have some time with us in the studio. Come and speak to me or Gary or any of the boys, Ali, Mike and Andy down at the academy, and let us find a driver that might find you a few more yards. I can't promise it's going to be the same as Rory's, but we'll get somewhere near. Okay, so a couple of other things. We've got a new shoe fitting area in the pro shop. You've seen our new grip bar and spikes bar. There's a free grip for anyone. We've got, I think, 30 more, 25, 30 more to give away. Bring your 7-iron in, we'll re-grip it for free here in the pro shop at St Anne's Old Links. Okay, make sure you do that. Take advantage of it. Did you know if you're not gripping, if your clubs aren't gripped correctly, if they're a little bit shiny, you're losing about 20% of your distance? Well, you can think, well, why is that? Why would my grips cost me distance? Well, if it is shiny and you're not able to hold the club properly, you grip a little bit tighter to hold the club at impact. As you get into impact here, with clever things, and the hands just tighten to keep hold of that club, otherwise you'll let go and you'll lose the strike. So you tighten. As soon as you tighten your arms, tighten your muscles, they are not as movable, they're restricted, can't release correctly, and you lose about 4 or 5 miles an hour club head speed. Do you want to give away distance because your grips are shiny? Bring in a tatty old 7-iron grip, we'll swap it over for you in the store whilst you wait, free of charge. You must do that. This is the time of year now to start looking at your clubs, make sure they're right for the season. Like I've said, the Masters is 2 weeks away. We need to make sure your kit is ready for the start of the season. Okay, please keep liking, subscribing, share this week's news. If you've enjoyed what we've done, fantastic. Make a comment. Anything you'd like me to review or talk about in the next few weeks, please do so. Once again, thank you for the support over the last 25 years. Really appreciate what we've done. It's been awesome. The last 25 years, I'm hoping to do another 25. I'm 43 now. I can get to 68. One other quick one, must thank my parents for what they've done for me to help me, and they've supported me over these 25 years. Nigel and Elaine Webster, they are absolute angels, so thanks again. I'm not sure if they'll watch this, but please remember they have helped me a lot to get to where I am today. Thanks again for watching. I'll speak to you all soon. Enjoy your golf this weekend.